This is Mr. Beck Does Your Homework. This is AP Physics, Homework 2.4 about free fall, question number 7. It says a peregrine falcon dives at a pigeon. The falcon starts downward from rest, that's good to know that my initial velocity is 0, and falls with free fall acceleration. So my acceleration is going to be negative 9.8 meters per second squared. If the pigeon is 77.1 meters below the initial position of the falcon, what does that tell me? That tells me that the displacement of the falcon during this fall is going to be negative 77.1 meters. How long does the falcon take to reach the pigeon? So now I'm looking for a time to fall. Assume the pigeon remains at rest. The acceleration of gravity is 9.8. So initial velocity is 0, gravity, displacement, and time. So the equation I can use, since I don't care about final velocity, is that my displacement is my initial velocity times time plus 1/2 my acceleration times time squared. Since my initial velocity is 0, this term goes away. So I've got negative 77.1 equals 1/2 of negative 9.8 times time squared. If you don't put in this negative, or if you don't put it in this negative, you'll wind up square rooting a negative number to get time, and you know that's going to be wrong. So when you rearrange this and you multiply by 2 and divide by 9.8, square root it, you will get your time equals, and there will be your answer. Another thing that we did in a previous problem was rearrange this equation. When dropping something from rest, if you take this equation and rearrange for time, you get twice y divided by g square root. So another way to write this down is that my time is going to be the square root of twice my displacement divided by gravity. So if you want to rearrange this equation and kind of keep this in mind, it's not on the AP Physics equation sheet, but it sure is handy to be able to rearrange and say, oh, from any height, how long does it take to fall at free fall?